All right, here we are on our new series, our high-low series. We're going to do this once a month. And what is the high-low series?
The high-low is where we pick from these handy-dandy Post-it notes out of the jar. We're going to pick one city, and then we're going to dive in, let you watch us on the multiple listing service, find the highest priced property and the lowest priced property in that city that's currently on the market today.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
All right, let's dive into it.
Hey everybody.
Sean and Kelly here, Price and Price Group of Sampson Properties. And so who is this high-low report for?
This is for everybody.
Yeah.
This is for a seller. If you're getting ready to list, you know what your competition is, you know what it looks like. This is for buyers. This is for people who just like home porn. And I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to show you what's here right now.
I think so. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's get the first city. And this is going to be live. You are going to watch us live on the screen.
Say home porn?
We just did. House porn. Call it house porn.
House porn?
Yeah.
We're not watching the porn,
It's not
at
porn.
home.
You will see our screen. Okay, anyway. All right, so dig in there. Let's pick out the city.
Okay.
And while she's doing this, if you guys have
have a
any
lot in here.
specific cities
I'm
you
not
would
peeking.
like us to do, put it in the comments and we'll make sure to do it.
They're stuck together because we did sticky notes. Which one? Which one? Don't look.
Left hand.
Left. Okay. Ashburn.
Ashburn.
We get Ashburn today.
Okay, so
And
are we gonna do condos? Are we gonna do fee simple?
we are only doing fee simple.
That's
What
what I
does that
agree.
mean? It means detached homes, townhomes, anything that is not under condo ownership. And the reason we're doing that is because every time we do this, a condo is going to be the lowest, but then you might have a $1,500 condo fee that's going to make it not the lowest anymore. So we're just going to keep it like that.
keep it-
One day, if you guys want us to do condos only, then we'll do that. But right now, it's fee simple.
Okay, so my guess is, before we hit this button
Yes.
here, my guess is the highest property is going to be in the 3s millions. And
Okay.
the lowest is going to be in the 9s.
Okay, my guess, because this is Loudoun County, Ashburn. Let me ask you, is Brambleton going to pull up in here?
It should.
I think the highest is going to go. I think. We might go to 4.
Okay,
That's close. We might
Yeah.
go to We might go to 4.
okay, we can go on the list.
I think the lowest is going to be lower than what you think. I think we're going to be in the 5s.
Okay, all right, let's see what that, fee simple.
Be simple. I
Okay.
think we're going to be in the 5s.
Okay, so we have Ashburn, Virginia put in, we
Yes.
have active properties on the market, we have fee simple, and this can be a townhouse, it can be a duplex, it can be whatever structure it wants to be.
Okay.
All right, the results.
How many?
91 properties.
Okay, so we're going to sort.
Okay, so we're going to make sure we have all 250. Okay, so we're going to go
Hit this.
price.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, not
that's
list,
this.
not original. Hit this one. That's the current price. Okay, so
Oh,
that.
you're.
I was
oh.
wrong.
Cancel. Okay,
Okay, so
You
the
said-
lowest.
you
I
s-
said the lowest was going to be in the 5s.
yeah, and I said in the 8s, so you were closer.
Okay.
And then we were both right here. I said 3, you said 4, so we're right there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, the highest is $3,800,000.
Yep.
That's at 41865 Scottsbridge Place in Ashburn.
Yep.
It's a 7-bedroom, 7.5 bath detached home.
Yep,
It's been on the market for almost a month, 24 days.
yep.
And where total finished square feet is just over 8,000 square feet.
159.
So let's take a look.
Okay,
Do you think it has a pool?
I bet it does.
You think it does have a pool?
Do you think it's in Willisford?
I do think it's in Lewisford, and
Okay.
I think it has a screened-in back porch with the amazing fireplace and a TV.
Yes, we don't have the year built on here, so we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, we need to give credit to the listing agent on this, and the listing agent is Karen Kiloha Bray. She is with
with Elena.
Elena Foster, yes, okay.
Thank you, Karen.
So Karen, thank you for this. All right, so let's dive into this. Let's look at the pictures. All right. Okay.
Ooh.
That's a pretty
Ooh, a
house. Ooh,
wraparound porch.
what year was this built? It was built in 2015. Okay, so it's
Okay.
newer. Okay, so and wait, what's the lot size? 24 acres. Holy cow.
Karen. honey.
Okay, to the pictures. All
That's
right.
pretty. Look at that long drive.
Yeah, look at that. That's deep. Wow.
Nobody deeper than you.
Nobody deeper. Okay, look at all that land right there. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Okay, but look at this. Okay, so this property is here, and then what's up against? You got the subdivisions.
They're like Lord of the Hill.
Yeah, that's right. So their neighbor had this lot, and they sold it to a developer.
Look at how beautifully mown.
Mown.
It's so greatly mown.
How well landscaped it
Yes.
is. Yes. Okay. Man, that's a
Okay,
long
three,
driveway.
what, 2, 3, 4, at least a 4-car garage? We'll see that in
Yeah.
the details in
Yep.
a second. Right now, we're
We're
doing
perusing.
the house porn.
Yes.
Ooh.
But look at this. It's like the house on the hill with the
That's
with
what
the
I just
subdivision.
said.
You said house on the hill?
I said the Lord of the Hill.
No, that's good. Yeah, same thing.
House on the Hill is Hill House. That's scary. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
Hill House, I'm sure.
Okay, so they have, yeah,
Built in
we found,
2015. I wouldn't even do my burial ground search on a 2015 build. You know
You
how I always do that? Ooh, maybe I should.
because the land's been there, it doesn't matter
That's
when the
true.
house was built.
No.
The land just moved in.
I was listening to the radio today, and they were joking about somebody, and they said like duh, like it's somebody's name. Like, don't do that, duh. I'm like, I'm gonna start calling Sean duh.
Duh. Okay,
Although that would have been me that time.
so we have a nice hardscaped entrance with the stone porch.
And I love where you have the easy grade steps.
Yes.
Like if you,
The
I want you to have steps so that you're not puddling, but to have that,
Yes, yep,
beautiful.
love that. All right, and I love that front porch, look at that. You be out here with a nice rainstorm, just watching
And
that.
the siding is amazing.
Yep, look at that grand entrance.
I do want ceiling fans out there. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just not
well,
in the picture.
Yeah, maybe, okay. All right, so it looks like we walk in here and it looks like we're immediately going to the left, is my guess.
Okay. Yeah,
Right
sitting
there.
room.
Yep,
That's,
look at that
yeah. you're
textured ceiling.
Like, I could not.
It's pretty for some people.
Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get you though, I get you.
I did always used to think, I'm like, when I was young, I want to have a house one day that's so big that I get just an entry table, around the entry table where I have those
There you go,
huge
yeah.
floral arrangements,
you
but
would-
they would
you
never
would
be
have-
fake, they would be
mhm.
real all the time.
Mm-hmm. I like
Yeah.
this one too because you got the huge entry, but then you got the
Yes.
opening here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and I like the division.
We
So
did
you,
War of the Roses it.
oh yeah,
Mm.
I would so like throw you down there. Okay, so this they go in here and that's this room, and then
Yeah.
it opens up to everything else. So you got some nice division, but at the same time it's very very open.
You have some division.
We'll see how this is divided too, and that's probably I don't know what that is. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, so you got a stairway with the leopard carpet runner.
Okay.
Yeah, they like
Well,
your.
it does have a landing. I do like the office,
Look at the theme here, Kel. We got a tiger stripe. We got leopard skin.
but
We
that
got-
looks plastic.
Where that?
Oh, I bet it's like,
It's a top, like a tabletop.
yeah, or a chair.
Yeah.
Now we do have cowhides
It's
in
this
our
thing.
house.
Look at this.
But
It's a
they're
piece of
real.
furniture.
Okay.
It's pretty. I like that. All right. Okay. We got the
sorry.
dining room. I know you do. And no, we will never have that.
I'm sorry for your loss
I
in
like
our
it in
house.
that it's interesting. I'm not that I want it in our house. I wonder if this is hand scraped hardwoods because I really like those.
Yeah, I
like.
love
I
that.
do love that color.
And all the light coming through. it.
Yeah, and this is timeless. This brown like this is going to be timeless versus that gray.
Okay, and notice what we're doing, right? I'm picking apart the furniture, which is not gonna stay if I were buying it, and you're focusing on the actual
Like,
real things that stay.
the
This
resale
is
value.
what, yeah, this is what people do.
That's right. And look at the ceiling. See how it's painted to gray like that wall was?
I do.
Which is kind of neat or interesting.
It
okay.
is.
All right. Nice wainscoting there.
Mhm.
Very good. Wow, look at the detail on that ceiling.
I love,
That's
love
pretty.
that.
It is very
Gorgeous.
open.
It's
It's
open.
It's
But I
typical.
mean, for 8,000 square feet, there are
Yeah.
plenty of closed off spaces, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
I hated open floor plans when we were in like 3,000 and 4,000 square feet.
That's true because
With
you're always
the
on
4
top
kids,
of each other.
it's like, I
Yeah.
need some silence. I don't think they're gonna have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's would be good for entertaining.
Oh my, so amazing
Yeah.
for entertaining.
And then look at that kitchen. I love that. Is that natural wood? Like a natural brown wood?
Oh
I like that a lot.
Oh, and
That's
is
pretty.
that a wolf?
It might be a wolf or a Viking. It's hard telling. I like those
Oh, the
pendants.
red, I think you're right.
So look, see the pendant lights?
Mhm.
It's like a different style than what they had in the beginning. Because it was more like
Mhm.
contemporary estate. And
This is
this
a little farmhouse.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. Ooh, the breakfast area,
Mm-hmm.
perfection.
very good. And I'm with you. I like these tables and chairs. They match it beautifully. All right.
I actually like those.
Mudroom. Where's the mudroom off of? That's off the kitchen. So there's the kitchen.
Off the kitchen, so we have to come through the garage, I would think.
Yeah.
It would make sense that
Yep.
we're looking from the garage.
Yep, and then they have a half bath back here in the, I'm assuming it's a half bath.
Yeah,
but
perfect.
They have 7 bathrooms in here, so that means all
I
the
know.
bedrooms are gonna have that. Wow, that's a mudroom.
Please.
Look at that.
And thank
Holy
you.
cow, there's no shoes piling up at the
Is
front
that
door
a
on this.
doggy bathing area?
That is a doggy bathing area, look at that. That's
Oh my
fantastic.
gosh.
I love that.
This is, I don't like it as much as Allegheny, but do you remember Allegheny?
Yes, yes. Oh, yes, our clients, yes, I love
Yeah.
the house. Okay, so now we're upstairs, it looks like. So
Yes,
we're
that's
up at,
great fun.
Up at the landing, or is this a sitting room in the primary?
I'm gonna call sitting room in the primary.
Okay, and I think you are correct, because it looks like we go
I
back
would
out.
never leave.
No,
I'd be
why?
like, Mommy's feeling sick today.
Always have your coffee up
I'm gonna be
here.
in my apartment.
All right, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a chair. I
And
thought that
then
was a
it's there.
wadded up rug. I'm
It's like
what
they
is
need to fix that.
Okay.
No, because you're behind that chair,
Yeah.
looking that way, and I think
So that's interesting.
they have a little balcony.
That
Well,
looks like
it may
it.
not even be little.
But look at this, you got this huge sitting area, right?
Let me silent. This is our daughter. Yes,
Of
keep
course.
you
She
talk to
always
the
texts us in
people
the middle.
while I'm checking on our.
So we
kid.
have this huge sitting area with a 2-way fireplace, and it goes into a small primary bedroom. But I kind of like that because a big primary bedroom, there's not a lot of the use of that open space when you're in there. So I like that that's in the sitting room.
Mhm.
Okay, now we are.
I agree with you.
Look at your comment about the small deck. Okay, yeah, there is a small
Yeah,
deck
that's-
out there. Huh? Look at that.
It's so tiny.
Just a
You
tiny
know these
deck.
wide angle lenses these days. Wow, that's amazing.
That's
I would
huge.
sign up. Okay, Mommy's really sick. Don't look outside because I don't want
I
tan
need my
lines.
vitamin D. All right, so we are in the primary bathroom. It's got its own sitting area as well. Double vanity. Just a,
Okay,
that looks
let
like
me
a
say
whole
this.
lot of open space.
It's a whole lot of open space, and let me say this to you.
Say,
You're like, hey babe, I found this house I think I want to buy you. Come take a look. And I'm like, but I don't like the flooring in that master bathroom.
I don't like that flooring either. So.
But you would tell me to get over it.
I would, yeah.
Or
no,
if
I
I
would,
can afford this,
I would
I'll
tell
change
you.
your floor.
Yeah, exactly. I would tell you, oh, don't worry, baby, I'll change it later.
I bet it's heated floors too. That's
I
one
bet
of
you
my
it is.
favorite things about our bathroom,
Yeah.
the heated floors.
And then you got that walk-in shower there.
Yeah, we're spending a lot of time on this. You know, we have a lot more to do. People are probably getting bored.
Oh, they might be. Fast forward. Okay, another bedroom with the bathroom. I like
Yeah.
this wood color tile, but it's gonna date. So
Yeah,
it's
guys,
cool.
everybody look out for that.
Yeah. So the bedrooms, they're, they all
And
look.
this is 2015. It's already 10 years old.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it looks like they all have very similar bathrooms. Okay, this is huge, huge house. I can't wait to get to the basement.
There you go, honey. You're in the
Okay.
basement.
Is this a basketball court or is that it's just a rug? Oh man, I always get excited
think
about
that-
basements. It looks like a rec area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got
Yeah.
a projector screen, so ping pong table, foosball, nice little bar downstairs. I feel like the wood's a little overdone.
Maybe it's just in the pictures. Once
Yeah.
you lay down some really great rugs in there
Yeah.
and divide the space out, then that's all you need. I mean, that's amazing. I
Yeah.
think the floor looks good, and I think it's just lacking division.
That's a wrestling mat. They must be wrestlers.
I want to tussle. Can you imagine me and Phoenix getting down there?
That'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then here is our weight room.
Nice.
Gotta have a nice gym. And then here is your.
I told you.
That's beautiful. There's your fans outside.
And the fireplace and the TV.
Yep,
I
yep.
called it.
Outdoor entertainment area. Good job. Good job.
Yes.
Okay. That's
And they're
beautiful.
all my fans.
Let's see if it has a pool though.
Okay, it's gonna.
Okay.
It's gonna.
Here's the grill. I don't think it's gonna have a
It's
pool.
gonna.
I don't think it
It's
is.
gonna.
I'm not seeing
Don't
a
be-
pool. I don't
don't
see
be
a
right.
pool. I'm right. That's a nice area though.
Oh.
Okay. And then a huge
Well, you know
yard.
what? Not everybody wants a pool.
That's right. Okay. So it's a beautiful house. It's a beautiful house. It's a lot of space on a lot of land.
And it only cost you $3.8 million.
That's
And it's
right.
been on the market how long? Just under a month?
24 days. Yep. Let's see what the history is just real
Really
quick.
gorgeous. Okay, this is one thing that's.
So this is just when it was
Ooh.
land. So,
Yeah, they bought the land only, the 24 acres it looks like, for $695.
and then built that. So it must be a custom build.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
beautiful, good job, owners.
Good job. Yes. Okay. So now we're going to go back to our one line. and we are going to see the lowest price. This one will not
and
take as long.
I was closer to this. I did pretty good guesses.
Yeah, you said in the fives, which this is barely out of the fives. So 625, 630. Okay, so this is gonna be a townhouse, interior townhouse.
44879 Grove Terrace
Yep.
in Ashburn. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath,
Yep.
and the square footage is 2004.
Yep.
So
Okay.
gosh, that's like a quarter of the size of the other one.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
It's got a 1-car garage, it looks like.
It's an interior row townhouse.
Yep, listing agent to give the proper credit.
Yes.
Vicky Krisner with Ritchie Real Estate Services.
Thank you, Vicky.
Thanks, Vicky.
We're
Okay.
excited to see it.
All right, let's dive in here. 27 pictures on this one.
I love those trees.
Yeah.
Wait, did we see the age? Click me over.
Oh, yep.
I want to see the age of it.
My guess is,
85.
79 to 85.
Oh, we're stupid.
Oh, well, we didn't
Never
see.
mind.
Yeah, we'll cut that part out. Those are real experts.
The age, I think it's around, it looks from the outside like early 90s. Now let's take a look at the inside.
I think it's late 90s. I think.
Late 90s?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Well, let me modify when I see the inside.
Yes. Okay, so we have no stair entry, just one step
That's
up.
good.
That's nice.
Like I
1-car
said, I love
garage.
it.
Yep.
And that front entry garage, I know, like I don't love the way it looks on
But
the
it's-
outside. It's just so convenient.
Especially at a townhouse community where
Yes.
parking can be
Yes.
difficult.
Ideal.
Okay. All right, so you
Ooh.
walk in. I'm assuming this is walking in from the front door. This is a wide angle lens, but I'm guessing that's probably a coat closet, and that's probably the garage, based on the fact that
This
the garage is on
looks-
the right side.
Really good. I'm gonna go with you later 90s.
Yeah.
But I still think-
we got this. We are on.
But we cheated. We guessed wrong before and no one went back.
Yeah, I didn't edit it out, so they know.
Well, you haven't edited it yet.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
You just said I haven't edited it out.
When they watch this, that will apply. All right.
I'm about to fall out of my seat.
So we're still on the lower level, I'm assuming, but that looks like a.
Well, it's gonna be lower level, yes, but above the garage. So second,
No.
yeah, look at the tree. You're at the top of the tree, my friend. You're not on the base.
That means we're not on the lower level anymore.
That's what I'm saying. We're above the garage.
So this, I think.
I got the big brain on that one.
This is lower level.
Yes,
Okay.
agreed.
Wow, I
That's
didn't-
your, so that's gonna be, you enter the garage and then this I think
Yeah.
is the room off of the garage,
It's
which
like-
I think is really fantastic.
Yeah, like the little rec room area.
That's awesome. It's like,
Okay.
kids, I'm bringing the groceries in, you guys go to that room
Yeah, and stay away.
and just stay there until I ring the bell for dinner.
That's right. Okay, this is going to be, now we're in the main level, the upper main level.
Yes.
Yes. Little dining room area. I bet that's laminate flooring.
Yes, it does look, I don't know,
Let's
because look at the
zoom.
size of it.
Oh,
I
you
think
might,
that's
I
the
think you're
original.
right. I think you're right. Her eyes are not as bad as mine. Good call, good call.
I'm getting there.
All right. So dining
Okay,
room
good.
is here. It's kind of a small living area.
I think that laid out differently with different furniture, it would give you a lot more space. I think that furniture, that sectional is heavy for that area.
Yeah, agreed. Here's
So
our
I think
half
that's a
bath.
staging thing, which I think is still staged beautifully,
Mhm,
but
yep.
I think we could do better there.
Yep. All right, and then we got a little deck
Oh,
out here. It looks
nice.
like kitchen.
The kitchen, I love the colors in there. That dark blue
You
on
like
the
that?
bottom. I do.
Yeah.
With the light at the top. Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of the bathroom that you did. At
And
our
you don't
house.
sound like you like it.
No, I like it in the bathroom. I don't like it in the kitchen.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a good thing you just said.
Yeah, it's truth. It's truth. Hashtag truth. I will lie.
Ooh,
All right.
nice.
Yeah. Now wait a minute. Okay, so this is
Very
a
nice. Look
see
at
that
this.
would
This
be
is
the
pretty.
breakfast area. Yeah, that's nice and open in there. I like that.
I like how there's space to add the butcher block
Yeah.
there at the end of the island.
Yeah.
And that the island isn't just a standalone island, it's got storage in there. I think that's really great.
Yeah. Okay, then you got a deck out here out back. This is nice to have.
Oh, and it looks really, really well taken
Yeah.
care of.
One of those trucks. All right, we
I
have.
love it when they do the decks diagonal like that. It's
Mhm.
like such an upgrade. I know it costs a little bit more, but if you're ever gonna redo your deck, do it on the diagonal, do it on an angle. It just upgrades the look so
I agree.
much.
I agree. All right, we have.
I
Is
love
that
it.
tile? How's that tile look to you?
It looks,
That looks intentional. You
yeah,
think?
yeah, it does. I think it probably is better in person.
Okay. All right. And this must be the primary bedroom because we got the baby crib in there.
Baby.
Yeah.
So there's room for a crib and a king size, I think it looks like a king size bed,
Yeah.
even with a wide angle.
So this is always fun when we're showing houses and you have this intermingling of all the different doors and you have to figure out which door to keep open to get through to the next room, because you're always banging doors.
Yes, but this one looks a little bit better. As far as banging, I don't know, you might be banging a little bit.
Yeah, there's all, and that's the
That's
bathroom.
a lot.
Actually, that's the bathroom. So this is bathroom door, bedroom door. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad,
Yeah.
because it's all in the same room.
Yeah.
But you know what I think is underused these days?
Tell me.
Pocket doors.
Yeah, that would be a great pocket door on this one.
On the bathroom, I mean,
Yeah.
certainly not the bedroom door, but yeah, pocket, oh.
I love this marble.
I love that floor.
I know you do. But what do you think about that marble?
No, you know why I hate dark marble in a bathroom?
What?
Because I always feel like there's mildew that people didn't see that needed to be cleaned.
But this is a very shiny marble. It's a very shiny marble, so wouldn't you be able to see at least the
I
loss
don't
of
buy
sheen?
it. I don't buy it. I
Okay.
don't ever want to take a shower in dark marble
Okay.
or dark anything. It all has to be white.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get let me
Ish.
see the whole picture at one time. There we go. Well, that's not good.
No, but I like this bathroom a lot.
Okay.
Oh, now he
Now
does.
I'll get us back there. Come on, let's just back up.
You can hit reset.
How?
Right there.
Oh, sweet, thank you. Okay, get back to that. real quick.
Computers.
Computers work. Okay, is this a single vanity? It's a single vanity
Yeah,
primary.
that's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Look at their commode.
so if
Have
I-
you ever known anybody that called it a commode?
Yes.
My Aunt Phyllis always did.
Or turlet. Yeah. So if you had redone this bathroom,
Yes.
you would have done what you did in ours, where you had the double wide sink
Yes.
with the two.
Well, yes.
That would have been pretty.
I definitely would have.
Yeah.
If this was like just off of a regular bedroom, you know, I would have kept it like this, but when you're off the primary, or if
Yeah.
it's a Jack and Jill or something intended to be shared, definitely a double sink. However, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. That's a nice job.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
often see the farmhouse style sinks in a bathroom,
That's true.
and I kind of like it.
Yeah, I agree. The bedrooms on these townhouses are gonna be kind of small, so you got two different ones
Yeah.
here, but that's just the lay
Well,
of
that's
the
what
land.
bunk beds are for.
Yeah,
Kids
fair.
love them, and if you're a parent that's like, they might fall off if they're over, what age?
I don't know, 2.
5? Well, they'll only do it one time.
Yeah, they'll only climb
You're
out
like,
there
you're gonna
once.
have to wear a helmet on your head to bed if you don't behave yourself.
That's right. Okay, and they've got
Hashtag parenting by
splash.
90s people.
That's right. It only takes once. Got splash pads and all this stuff. So cool.
That's great.
Is it-
I actually really like this.
I do for that price point. I mean, that's a nice house for that
Yeah.
price point. I wonder what their HOA fee is.
Oh, let's,
$125 a month.
that's not bad. Go
Okay.
back to our high one. I don't think they're in an HOA, being on
No,
24
no, they're
acres.
not.
That's
They're
like,
not.
well, I got my own HOA.
That's right.
Yeah,
Man.
boy.
Right, come on. All right. Price. Okay, these guys have been on the market 7 days. That one,
It's gonna go
that's
so
gonna go
fast.
quick.
Yeah,
Come on. And 3.8, there's not gonna be an HOA on
no,
this.
absolutely not.
Okay, so that is the high-low for.
There is an HOA,
Oh my
170 a month.
gosh. What HOA are they in? Evergreen Village.
They've gotta be,
I wanna see how many houses are in
Okay.
Evergreen Village.
ooh, let's do that.
Search. Oops. Evergreen Village.
No, legal, babe. Legal hits you up better.
I like this one because it gives me drop downs. Make sure I spelled it right.
Is that why sometimes you're like, I can't find this property?
Yeah, probably. Okay, closed.
Why don't you just select all?
What do you mean?
Because we don't care what the status is. There.
201 matches. Okay. Wow, we got a lot in that. We have a lot in that HOA. Our inventory force is running slow.
No, because see, you've got some in Brambleton, and
That must be like a large.
well, it's more than 24 acres, I'll tell you that much.
And all these are 24 acres? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, very good. So if you guys would like us to, again, make sure we hit a certain area that you guys like, then please leave us a, what is it called, a message, a DM, a post, put something in the comments.
I don't know, reach out.
Yeah. All right, if you have any questions about the market in general, reach out to us at 703.
783-2143. I was thinking about all the other houses I wanted to look at right now.
All right, guys, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye. All right, it is now time for this week's Market Snapshot.
That's right. What's happened in the Northern Virginia real estate market in the last 7 days in close to 5 minutes. Here we go.
Ish.
Okay. All right, let's just dive right into it today.
Okay,
Okay.
take a look at the top graph. Your black squiggly line, that's a buyer activity. That's how many homes have gone under contract in Fairfax County. You're in Northern Virginia in the last 7 days. The teal line, that's the seller activity. That's how many new homes have come on the market, like new listings in the same area,
Yep.
same time frame.
That's right. So you can see we are on a general trend upward. It's starting to flatten out a little bit as we've gotten out of the,
I think it's gonna change though because the interest rates have hit like a 4-week low.
okay, so we'll see a spike next week then.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we can see some activity happening here. You can see this gap is staying pretty consistent, which means when you go down here to the buyer's market versus seller's market, what is this gray line, Kel?
Okay, the middle gray line, that's a completely balanced market. No more buyers and no more sellers. If you go above that top line, that's a seller's market. That means there are more buyers than there are listings. And below that is the buyer's market. That means there are more listings than there are buyers.
That was really good because I get that confused all the time. So this is your.
I was like, he's gonna be so impressed with me, and then I like stalled out for a second.
This is our ratio of supply versus demand down here. So this is the actual stats, and then we take that and put it into a ratio down here. So you can see we are in a seller's market, but it's kind of flatlined just because inventory has actually started keeping up with buyer demand. So, so it's a good market, and we will come back with what the contracts are actually looking like. Those numbers are not out yet, but as of right now, it's a good market. What we're experiencing is buyers are still getting their contingencies. They are competitive in some situations, but a lot of times they can be the only offer on the table.
Yeah.
And because buyers have choices, and sellers, you do have to be prepared right and priced appropriately to succeed in this market.
That's right, you do. And since we are under our 5 minutes, well under, let's share with an example of what we've just gone through with our buyer. She's been looking for, since 2023. In different areas, but this one neighborhood is her very favorite.
This one street specifically, yes.
She lost an offer in 2023. Her budget is right around $1 million, and it's in Springfield. And this new property came on the market, exact same street, in as-is condition.
Yep.
It's built in the 90s. I think it's listed for $945.
$950.
$950.
Yep.
It's been on the market for about a week.
Yeah, about 7-8 days at this point.
And what kind of offer did you put together for her?
So we actually put in an offer with all of her contingencies in place and a little bit under asking price, just to see what will happen. It wasn't low enough to offend the seller so that they would walk away, but it was enough to start a conversation, just to see where it could end up.
And we don't have an answer yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we're expecting an answer. I am expecting it to be countered.
I am too.
I don't think it's going to be taken at the offer price. But let's talk about you. I said it's as-is condition. You said with all her contingencies. So explain how as-is and all the contingencies.
That's a good point. So as-is, when a property is marketed as-is, then that means that the seller, there's a couple things it can mean. The first thing is if a seller says, I'm selling this property as-is, that means that they are not going to do anything to the property. It doesn't mean the property is in disrepair. This one is. But it doesn't always mean that. It just means, for example, I went on a listing appointment yesterday to a property. It's a very well-maintained property. It's a little bit dated, but the sellers are not going to do anything. They're not going to paint it. They're not going to update it. They're selling it as is. But that is just meaning if you come in, we're not going to make any repairs or anything. Versus a true, this is marketed as an as-is property. That's where there could be delinquencies, there could be liens on the property, there could be damage to the property, could be all kinds of things.
So in the as-is addendum in Northern Virginia, there are different check boxes you can mark off, and one is like they're not going to remedy any HOA infractions.
Yeah.
Another one is they're not going to remedy any jurisdictional
municipal
violations
or anything like that.
One checkbox is they're not going to clean it up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's whatever's in there, like, they just want to pack their bags and hightail it
Yeah.
out of there, and you're left with whatever is
Yep,
there.
yep.
And there's another checkbox.
Fire alarms and smoke detectors.
That's right,
Yep,
okay,
yep.
so as is can mean any or all
Yep,
of those.
That's right. But that doesn't mean that the buyer can't have a contingency. So we do have an inspection contingency, so the buyer can go in and look at it. It's a void only. She
Yeah.
finds out the condition of the property from a professional inspector, and if she likes the property and it's in good enough condition, she can take it. If she doesn't like it, she voids it, but she's not gonna go to the seller for repairs.
And we didn't have to do this inspection contingency a pre-offer, like, we
Yeah.
got it, well, we don't know that we got
Yeah,
it.
if we got it.
We put it in, and it was relayed to us that, yes, you can get the inspection as
Yeah.
long as it's void only,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that should be good,
Yeah,
assuming no other better offers
That's
come.
right,
But
that's
we'll,
right.
we'll see how that plays out, but I
Yeah.
think this is an interesting thing. Do you remember, I know it was 3 years ago, but do you remember the property price that she lost it on the same road?
It was
And-
right around $1 million, but it was priced at $850. So that's a great question. So we have watched this neighborhood go from $850 up to the repair, or the value of these properties is now at 1.05. So we've seen those properties escalate about $200,000.
3 years in Springfield.
Yeah, and that's a great example of, if you see a property you like and it's a competitive situation, try not to lose that property at that point. Don't hesitate to put your best foot forward, because that property is going to become the next comp, and they're going to keep stair stepping.
That's right.
So the only reason she's got a shot at this one is because it's actually, they had started doing a bunch of repairs in the property and just stopped. The guy had to move for some reason, so she's gonna have to go in and do $100,000 worth of work. But that's giving her the
But it's
discount
not
about the property.
necessary work,
No,
right?
she
Isn't it
could live in it.
cosmetic? Like,
It's
everything
cosmetic.
is
Yeah.
fine, okay.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
put a sauna in, but he didn't put the trim around it.
Yeah.
He's got a shower in, but he's got one of the heads is just hanging down.
Which
so.
goes to the other point of sellers. If you wanna list your property and the what you get for it, your price is the top priority, you have to do the things
That's
that
right.
you have to do,
That's right.
right? If you're not able to do the things, then you can't get both.
Right. It's either fast or it's good.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, reach out to us, 703-783.
2143,
That's right. All right. You guys have a great week out there.
bye.
Okay, so now we have the contract trends. We didn't have this when Kelly and I were shooting the market snapshot, so I wanted to add this onto the end of the video here. So let's go right into it. You can see. Okay, so we had 259 contracts that came in the last 7 days. We're going to focus on Northern Virginia here, and you can see that 45% of the contracts went for over asking price, 25% went at asking price, and 30% went below asking price. Days on market, you can go down here to Northern Virginia, and you can see that 50% of the properties went in 0 to 7 days. So what's important for this is 50% went under contract the first week, but only 45% went over asking price. So that's where, for buyers, it's really important that your agent is in communication with the listing agent, that your agent knows the market and they know the values of the property, so that they can see, there's a chance that you may not have to go over asking price in that first 7 days. You're not going to get a discount. Do not even try the first 7 days, but you might be able to at least get over the asking price, or get at the asking price. 30% of the properties went between 8 and 21 days versus where are we at here? Versus 25%, so that pretty much matches there. So basically 80% of the properties went at or above asking price, whereas 70% went in the first first 21 days. So 20% went for over 22 days, and 30% went under asking price. So basically what that means is, even if you sit a little bit longer on the market, it does not necessarily mean that there's going to be a discount involved. Okay, so again, it's really, really important. This is not the typical crazy seller's market. It's really important that buyers understand the value of the property, and it's really important that sellers know that they're positioning their property correctly with their price point, because that first 21 days is going to be critical as a seller. All right, so next we have a number of contingencies. Virginia, we had, again, 3/4 of buyers are still getting their finance contingency, and pretty much 2/3 are getting the appraisal contingency. So buyers are still getting their protections, even though it's competitive, and even though a lot of properties are going at or above ask, they're still getting their protection. Even the inspections are still happening. 64% of buyers are getting those inspection contingencies. So it's a really, really good time for buyers because the prices are not coming down. There is competition, but the majority of buyers are still getting protections in the contract. So that's really, really good to know. And as far as buyer agent compensation, 99% of the sellers in this sampling offered to contribute to the buyer agent compensation. So as a seller, if you're determined not to help the buyer, help support the buyer in paying that buyer agent compensation, you could be doing yourself a disservice because that buyer has choices and that buyer will go look at another property where the seller is willing to contribute, and 99% of those sellers were willing to contribute. So basically we're in a really, really good market right now. It is a seller's market, but it's not a crazy seller's market. It's a pretty fair market. Buyers are getting all their protections. They're getting help with their buyer agent compensation, and everything. It's just a good time. So sellers, you can still get top dollar. Just got to be prepared to get that property marketed appropriately and be priced appropriately. And buyers, you got to get aggressive and get out there and be strategic with your offers, and just make sure you can get as many of those protections as you can. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, 703-783-2143, and we'll see you next week.